guys, it's more. And I've been going back and forth, whatever, and stuff like that with the Littyb situation. I just wanted to make this video and not clear this up, but basically, I like explain to y'all everything that happened because everything has just been everything has just been all over the place, and I'm tired of like, y'all. I'm really just tired of everything. Like it's actually. Yeah, it's really just it's so hurtful because you never think like anybody in your family would ever do this to you. Okay. Okay, but I wrote this down on my phone because I didn't want to keep like jumping all over the place and gathering like different emotions and thoughts and stuff like that. Because yeah, so I just wrote down everything just to have it in order. So when I first started hanging around her, I thought she was someone who cared about me, someone older, more experienced, who was gonna look out for me. But the truth is, she used to do that. And she made me feel like I had to do what she said because she always knew what was best for me. She thinks she knew what was best for me in that case and manner, and she literally did it. So it's just like I felt scared. And it's just when I first came out about it, everything first of all, everything went back downhill. I made a video and then at the end I said it was a prank only because I knew that she was going to react to the video. So I thought, like, I could use that, to just say basically say the truth, and then to, like, fix like I'm playing, but it was actually the truth, just so she wouldn't like get mad or whatever, or think it's real or anything. But then I guess like she seen not seen, but I guess she like knew that it wasn't um fake, and that basically, I don't want to say it didn't make her upset because learning that someone is pregnant can make you feel some type of way. I do understand that, and I take accountability for that. So I don't know what emotions went through her head or what mixed feelings went through her head that she was feeling or whatever. Whether she felt like she needed to act or do something when she really didn't have to do anything because it's not her life. But I guess like in that moment she was feeling like, why is she pregnant? Blah blah blah. She's living in my mom's roof and all this other stuff. Okay, boom, I understand that. But the fact that she literally took it upon her word, first of all, to basically call me and harass me, yell at me at the phone on the phone, and then turn on the camera and still call me again, yell at me, basically like you're yelling at someone. Okay, but that wasn't even the first time that the stuff happened. The first thing that happened really about the pregnancy was when I felt comfortable with telling Sadia and my aunt that I was pregnant. And we was in the car and they basically did the same thing but like in person. They yelled at me, scolded at me. They didn't give me no type of sympathy, encouragement, or nothing. They was basically just making decisions on what I should do. Like, you're telling me what I should do, not like you're not like I think they all just failed to realize that this is not their lives. They're making decisions for someone else's life. They're making decisions for me. I don't need those decisions to be made. At that point in time when I learned that I was pregnant, I literally stopped, realized like like, okay, I'm not saying like, every teenager should go out and get pregnant. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying that at all. But it's just the fact that when you sit down and you realize that it has what it's come to, that's what it was. That's what basically is going on. You have to sit down and you have to think, what are you going to do next? Because you can't do it. You can't go back in time and change it. Obviously, if I could go back in time and change it, I would, but that's not an option, right? So it's like in that point of moment, that point in time, you have to realize what are your next options. You have to realize, you have to know and figure out how are you going to fend for yourself in the other one. That's what was going through my head. Not how to get rid of it, not how to go back in time, not how to not deal with it. That was just my way of dealing with it and learning from my mistakes. So when I told them that, they decided to tell my uncle. Someone called Fatima, but even though I think it was like 2 days after that, after I made that video and then posted it, Fatima had found out and she reacted to one of the videos, and that's how she knew. And then she started calling my phone spamming. Mind you, she didn't come back yet. So basically, for that whole, I guess, 2 weeks that everyone was like finding out about the situation, she was making videos. We was just going back and forth making TikTok videos, just everything all over the place. RG reacted to a video. RG2 RG is not discluded from this situation at all. Sadia, my aunt, Fatima, RG, all of y'all. I'm not sure what Sahar's take on the situation is, but it's like, it's really crazy. So the fact that they were all just attacking me for my decision, not theirs, because I'm the one living my life, not them. They don't have to wake up in the next 2 days. Like, I would see and understand that if we were all just rotating lives and shifts and stuff like that, like if Siadia had to be me tomorrow and Fatima had to be me in 3 days, I would understand. But you don't have to be never. You don't have to ever be me in your life. So I don't understand why y'all are all trying to sit right here and make decisions that I'm gonna have to deal with. So the conclusion that my aunt came down with was an abortion or someone else taking the child. And my answer was no. But not that she asked me anyway. Not that she came to me and be like, this can be one of the options if if you wanted it to be. It was just, you have to do this. Then Fatima came back. And then she started yelling at me in person. And not only was I feeling down about myself, but then I just felt like I had to protect myself. So, of course, I argued back with her. And it was just the fact that she told me in my face certain things that I don't even want to say out loud. And then I was forced to go to the clinic and all this other stuff. And a bunch of stuff happened, made me get what I didn't want to be done. And then, even after the fact, I never agreed. Actually, I never agreed. But I don't even remember what happened that day. Then, even after the fact, Fatima still decided to rub everything in my face and still be on the situation, still be on the topic, and now she's acting like this. So this is what happened. So if y'all wondering why I'm acting a certain way, why is Moore acting like this, or Moore is ungrateful, Moore is this, I'm not ungrateful. Uh, uh, I'm living my life, and I have to live my life based off a decision that someone else made for me, that I never wanted to happen. I never wanted this to happen. I never wanted this. I never agreed to it. I never said yes. They never sat down and actually have a reasonable conversation with me, instead of yelling at me in my face, just bashing me for what I have done. Like, you have to understand, yes, I've done this. Okay, what should I do next? What can I do next? What should I do next? Not just forcing situations on me, not forcing topics on me, not like, come on. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But I guess it just makes sense to them that they could just throw out actions and whatever they want to do on someone else's life. Like I said, you don't have to ever be me. You don't have to sit here and be me in the next 2 weeks. I promise you. If I choose to keep my baby, it's not going to affect you. It was never going to affect you. I don't understand why you choose to include yourself in the situation regardless. But that is what happened. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on another YouTube video later. So bye.